Check, check, check. What about now? They good? Everybody good?
I think so, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right, well, shout out to the production manager first and foremost.
Ooh, who's that?
Digital Dope Ro, you know, Zaytown.
Yeah, shout out. Give Roland a round of applause, y'all, if y'all can. Just show some love for my brother, cause
Yes.
I appreciate
Ro
y'all.
do go hard. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. No,
He put some shit together out of nothing. He gonna fucking whip something together. I love it.
Wearing 8 hats.
Exactly.
Yes. That's what we do in this Zaytown brand. Like we gotta, in order to even be in this brand, you gotta be doing 10 things, at least 5 to 10 things. You can't be all I could do is just one thing. I'm like, get out of here, nigga. We don't need you, nigga.
definitely.
You gotta be multitasking, nigga. This is a jungle we in.
But definitely, everybody, welcome to Who Got the Sauce 2021. And yeah, just to give y'all a little bit of history about Who Got the Sauce. You know, we've traveled. We started it in Atlanta. We started it at Club Onyx a couple years ago, like 5 years ago. And it's something that we actually travel with. We went, you know, on the Trap Holiday tour. We actually took the Who Got the Sauce with us, and we did meet and greet. So this is something that's definitely exciting for us, is to bring this to you. And we got an action-packed night. We're gonna start off with my man Al Nuke. This is somebody that I've been working with for over 15 years. Me and Al, we actually joint manage Zaytoven. So like a lot of people don't realize how busy a producer is, but a producer is that busy that he needs 2 people to actually handle everything. And then me and him actually have teams up underneath us. So it's definitely my pleasure to bring Al to you. Al brings a lot to the plate. When he came to Familiar Territory Records, he brought the movie aspect. He brought something that helped us make Zaytoven very well-rounded. So today we are going to let you guys into a couple of the secrets of movies and artists and sync deals on the movies, placements and stuff like that. It's going to be brief, but it's going to be action-packed. So without further ado, I want to introduce Al.
What up, though? Thank you, Roland, my brother. You know what I mean? Long time. Definitely. We've been grinding for a long time. I appreciate everybody here tonight. You know, like you said, we do this a lot. Just trying to get the information that we learned over the years. We just trying to give it back to y'all to make sure that y'all don't, you know, bump y'all heads and get finessed or different things out here, you know, going through all of these crazy people. So I just want to start off by just kind of letting y'all know what I do. My name is Al Nuke. Like Roland told y'all, I'm a film director. I'm also an artist, of course. I started in music, but I went ahead and started doing television and movies and management and, you know, different things like that. I've been out here in Atlanta for about close to 13, 14 years now, and just grinding. I'm the film director and writer of Birds of a Feather, if anybody's seen that, part 1, part 2, and also Finesse. And we got another movie getting ready to come out, To Finesse, next month, you know what I mean? But I just want to start off by actually saying, anybody got questions? I want to start this off because I know people came to really get information, but I want to know, like, what exactly do you want to know and how can I help? That way we ain't wasting each other's time. So just by a hand sign, if anybody got a question for me, that'll really help.
How many artists do we have in the building anyway? Okay, 1, 2. Oh yeah, so yeah, definitely. This is something that you know, even if you don't have a question or not, this is definitely, you know, you're in the right room because we like to see that.
Yeah, you in the back. You got a question?
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy. We here to educate, motivate, and just network. So let's talk.
Hey, what's up,
What's
man?
up, my brother?
Interesting. this is on a movie or?
It's hip hop. He's saying.
Oh, hip hop in general. Yeah, I mean, I believe that's one of the things that we was born on is being independent. I mean, you see us, we stayed independent until we took the label deal with Motown in 2018. So, I always recommend going the independent route. Even if it's less, if it's less at the end of the day, just being able to like really be in position, and then when the big deal is necessary, then we go into that. But we definitely want to stay in the movie realm on this. But that was we're gonna still take care of y'all on any questions. But yeah, what I would like, I got a question for Al.
Sure.
When it comes to artists, tell me just in the history of like the Birds of a Feather, what type of effect did you see on the talent, and what are some of the talent that use the platform, the Birds of a Feather platform, to kind of go to the next level?
Man, that's a great question. Like when we first did Birds of a Feather, it was artists like I think Young Scooter. Nobody really never knew him, and he used the platform. And I wouldn't say that they just like this shit just catapulted them to a whole nother thing. It was just like really helping their platforms and what they was trying to do. So people like Young Scooter, man, OJ, of course, he was already founded. But like when we did Finesse, Migos, nobody knew who they was, and we just slapped them in the joints. You know what I mean? And that just helped their things. So it was just a lot of people. Cash Doll, my sis, that was just in Birds of a Feather Part 2. She had just came to Atlanta. She was looking to find her way and find her moves, and that was one of the things that just helped her break in Atlanta and in the South in general was like Birds of a Feather too.
And so with Cash Doll, was that her first time on film?
No, actually, no.
But that was the early, because I mean, I just was watching Cash
Yeah.
Doll in the BMF movie. So you telling me somebody comes from Birds of a Feather, and then the next thing you know, fast forward to 2021, they're on Stars?
That's a fact. I mean, she did do a couple projects in Detroit beforehand, but then when she came to Atlanta, she did Birds of a Feather, did extremely well, and after that, she just took off. So like, yeah, definitely. It was from Birds of a Feather straight to BMF for sure.
Wow. So when it comes to what would be like for an artist that's a developing independent artist, and they're trying to they're developing themselves in the music side, what are the first steps that they would use to develop and get themselves ready and available to even go into the movie realm?
That's a good question. I think that every artist can do any and everything, because I come from the artist standpoint too. So in this day and age, you got to be more than just a person that can create a record. You got to be able to, first of all, record your record yourself. You know what I mean? You got to be able to do monologues, go on TikTok now and redo, Denzel or whoever your favorite actor and actresses is. You can actually do those things and use those as monologues, to whereas it used to be like you would have to go to a casting and you have to sit with all of these big, huge white people that, kind of intimidate you, and you got to remember some of your best lines. But now you actually got social platforms, social media platforms where you can actually just TikTok, do a monologue, keep doing those, keep posting those, and the right numbers, and somebody's gonna contact you. You don't even have to be an actor or actress or go to school anymore. You could just pipe yourself up.
That's interesting. You got any questions?
I got a question. Yeah, for artists that want to get on one of your movies, or any movie or as such, is it lucrative to be on the scores? How do they get paid from that?
When the score stuff is kind of different, I'm just gonna be honest and transparent. Like as a film director that's been doing this for like almost 20 years, the game has changed now. It used to be whereas we make a movie and then we send it to a distributor and they give you like 20, 30,000 and you never get no more money again. And we used to always fight for that. So in the day and time now, you got companies like Tubi and Roku and places like that where you actually starting to see a couple dollars, you know what I mean, in your, from your movies. So you just got to figure out, how do you pay the producers, you know what I mean, for putting that music on? Like how important is it? You know what I mean? Because it's not the same as music and rappers. You know what I mean? Like I didn't make a hit off your beat. You know what I mean? Like you put it up under a film. You know what I mean? And it's an independent film. So it's just really about trying to figure out how to get paid. How can you leverage that for your sake? But in this day and age, us giving royalties on independent films right now, the just marketplace ain't there right now. You know what I mean? It ain't, the system ain't set up like that. You know what I mean? We ain't got Sony and this, that, and the other where they putting this shit out everywhere. It's like it's going to Tubi and it's going to, you know, Roku. So shit, you got to damn near get it how you live as a, you know, as a film director yourself. So shit, when it trickles down to just, you know, the music that's involved, just to be quite honest, I get artists that pay me to put their music in there because it's promotion and marketing for them. You know what I mean? And because we just trying to work with each other to blow up. You know what I mean? For real.
Right. So, and on the art, on the like, actually on the acting side, how can they? What steps do they need to do to make it where they? I'm not on the financial side and the placement side, but how, yeah, more on the talent side, right? How
It's
do they
easy.
get that?
Yeah, it's easy. Like our movies, when we you know, we let people know. We all on social media, we all on the radio, we casting. You know what's really bothers me is a lot of times niggas is one day too late. You know what I mean? Like we got to get off of that. Like, you know, oh, I ain't hear about it. Oh, I didn't know about it. Like it's like, but yet you saying this is what you want to do. You know what I mean? But you didn't know about A, B, C, and D. Like as people and as a culture, we got to start doing our due diligence and our education and know like, okay, I want to be an actor, I want to be an actress. Well, instead of following the naked chick or the guy with money, I'm going to follow directors and actors and different people. And when they do posting, I'm gonna actually go to those postings and I'm going to actually inquire about those stuff. And I'm not going to be a day late, dollar short. You know, I get that a lot. And me personally, the type of guy that I am now, I shut those people out. Like when they come, like after I done worked 45 days straight, promoting for 3 weeks straight and worked 16 hours for, you know, 12, 13 days straight. And right after the movie, they're like, oh, man, why you didn't put me in the movie, man? It's like, bro, I don't want to talk to you never again. Don't talk to me. You wasting my time. It's a distraction. Like, watch out. The old me would be like, man, try to explain. But it's like, bro, I'm trying to shoot the ball. You're a distraction. Get up to speed. Let's talk.
Okay, so that kind of goes into what I wanted to ask you. So I wanted to ask you, like, what is your work love language? Like, what is the best way to get along with Al if you want to approach you on how to, you know, get the music on there? And not just get the music on there, but just period. You do a lot more than that. Like, outside of just the director, this man is an A&R. He shoots videos and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, he does all kinds of stuff.
You got to stay consistent. And then you got to find certain times, like, you got to, like, you know how you might get a call about a record at 3 o'clock in the morning or 1:30 in the morning, you didn't text me about your record, or you sent me a link to your record, I'm not responding to you no more. Because first of all, it's like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You know I don't want to talk about your record at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a fuck about your record at 2 o'clock in the morning. Just to be honest, I'm not like, why are you sending me that? So that's a good way for me never to respond to you again.
What do you think is the best time to send somebody a message?
Man, first of all, don't call busy people with nothing real to say. That's a very huge mistake that people do nowadays. Like, if you know that this person is busy, don't call with small talk. You know what I mean? Because then you won't get your phone, you won't get the call answered no more because you're talking about some shit. I'm trying to take over the world, shoot the ball. I'm down 10. It's only 40 seconds on the clock. And you talking about, yeah, man, how was you doing? Oh, chilling, bro. Shit, we was just chilling. Bro, like, so that's one thing but the best way to communicate with me is through an email or through a text. If I don't respond, stay consistent because there's a lot of people that always do that, you know what I mean? And I was just riding over here to myself, and I had like 6 calls to make, or like people that was calling me, and I was like, I just put the phone down and was like, yo, I need time to reset in my mind. You ever get like that? Because
yes.
people will pull you in
All
so
the
many,
time.
like
More followers than me, so I'm sure you get it even more.
man.
I know that I had 2 years.
But
of
you're a
emails.
DJ, so you
I
always
had 2 years of
like,
emails sitting on my desk that I had to go through.
it'd be a lot of distractions, and I learned from Jay-Z is like, you got to stop people in their tracks. Like, wait, that ain't what I'm on right now. Let's, you know, kind of let's talk about that later on.
Yeah, so I will actually go back and email people. It might be like, I message somebody on Instagram. They're like, dude, I sent you this message 2 years ago.
That happened to me a lot. Yeah.
I've done that too. I swear.
It'd be people that blew up and shit, and then I look at their thing like, damn, they hard, and they just DM'd me about 3 years ago. I can't even hit back now and shit.
Hey.
Hey,
so this latest release that's coming up, Thanksgiving weekend. On this movie, what can we expect, what was the like? What was the feeling like on this fourth movie? You know, you got other movies outside of that, I know, but with with our company,
Yeah, with the squad.
yeah. So like on this fourth movie, how does it feel starting off? You know, birds of a feather one. Now you got two of those under your belt. You're on your second finesse, your second comedy. Yeah. How does it feel going into it, and like what can we expect?
Man, I tell you, it's scary. It's almost like the first one. It always be the same thing. It'd be like, you have to finish this. It's like I was saying before. It's like we are own bosses and we wear 10 hats. Like how y'all wear 10 hats. Like y'all do so many things. Give them a round of applause real quick, please, y'all. Just because from the podcasters to just the playing the records to the stand in the clubs, it's an all-day job. So for me, I'm looking at the computers every day, 16 hours a day, 15 hours a day, trying to finish this and bring it to the world. And everybody on my head about it, and it's like it's just me versus the computer. You know what I mean? So of course I'm scared. I got mixed emotions. But one thing I do know is this movie is probably the best out of the trilogy. Like Two Finesse is just like crazy. It's crazy funny. The acting is up to par. The look looks
the trailer
good,
is looking
so
crazy. The trailer
I appreciate
makes it go
it.
crazy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So like I'm really excited. The only thing I'm worried about is just putting it out where everybody can see it. You know what I mean? Us coming together as a unit and doing the right rollout and making sure it get his proper just due. Because we didn't have projects to where it's in. I felt like, damn, I know we could have did a little harder. You know what I mean? Even when it comes to music. You know what I mean?
I got another
like,
question.
Shit.
Okay, not too deep, but give us like an outline of what a proper rollout even is for a movie.
That's deep. That's a great question. It depends on the movie.
Okay.
If it's a drama, if it's a comedy, you know what I mean? Like for this particular movie, we're being creative. So the rollout's gotta be like, it's gotta be a finesse thing. So it has to be billboards and different cutouts, throughout Atlanta. It has to be different finesse tactics and different things that we're doing to implement the finesse and just really being creative. The thing about Yeah, skits, exactly. Thank you for saying it, because that's what Zay on my head about. Like, you got to turn into TJ, and I got to be Vanna Hughes. He really on them skit things.
He loves skits.
Yeah, he
Zay
loves
loves
skits. Zay loves skits. He on my head about it. And so, yeah.
I'll do a skit.
You'll do a skit? You know what? You in the movie, too, and you did great, too. I can't wait till you see
Thank you.
yourself.
Shout out to Roos
you know what I
Queen.
mean? Yeah, shout out to Roos. She
Acting
got an
debut.
acting on, you know what I mean, and Two Finesse. But, yeah, it's just all about the rollout. You got to really be creative. And these day and times, it ain't like everything changes so much. It ain't just a flyer, poster, you go out and you do this. Now it's like you said, it's the skits, it's the thinking outside of the box realm, you know what I mean? Like, what can you do
Content
outside the
creation.
box? Yep, content. It's all about content. So, that's what we on right now.
Yeah, so that's why everybody needs a good videographer and director and
Definitely.
manager and stuff. So that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about, the proper etiquette when you're speaking to somebody like that you need to really help you do something and you really, really like their art.
Definitely.
That's what's up. So, like, you want to give your contact? Because remember, we are streaming live to YouTube and Facebook, as well as the Digital Dope Radio app. So, like, yeah, just give everybody out there, the best place to get Nuke.
Man, the easiest way to get with Al Nuke is just Google me, ALNUKE. Like, it comes right up, you know what I mean? Google me, ALNUKE, and you'll see all my social sites. You'll see all the movies. You'll see all the music. I got an album getting ready to come out next month along with the movie. Got a book coming out early next year. Really excited, and I got 2 new movies slated for next year. So I'm just really excited about everything. So just stay tuned, man. That's what's up.
That's what's up. And that concludes this part, unless anybody has any other questions.
Definitely.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I just recently started reading other people's scripts. I don't know, a lot of people know, like, all my movies I ever did, I wrote and directed myself. But as of lately, I started reading, other people's product. And I think the best way to do that for me is to just come up with a hard-ass synopsis and then send me like 5-10 pages of your stuff. And if it's jumping off the page, I'm gonna call you. But we can't read a whole script because there's so many people that got, you know what I mean, product. So, but if you got a hard ass synopsis and you got like 10 pages of the first 10 pages and the shit is jumping, definitely gonna hit you back. Any more questions?
Are you taking? Are you able to take any pictures?
Yeah, for sure. Anything like that. Yeah, for sure.
All right, come on.
Definitely be on the lookout of Two Finesse. It'll be out next month. Starring myself, Zaytown, Tokyo Vanity. Definitely my baby Rude. Everybody in the joint, man. DJ
Yo,
Roots,
crank
we
us
on
up,
rockin'.
Roots. Crank us up, Roots.
You never find another me. Why you acting like you for the streets? You know how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be you and me.